from Mississippi. Here's what we know. A group of bipartisan House and Senate members had a Zoom call with President Zelensky last weekend. The question was asked, what is the first thing you need? What do you need most? And President Zelensky said, we need aircraft. We know that that aircraft is available, and all of us are up here today joining, I think, a bipartisan group saying that we indeed need to facilitate that in any way we can. Here's also what we know. We know that when this war began 14 days ago, in the run-up to it, most of the intelligence, most of the experts in and out of the government were saying that the Ukrainians would be overrun in a matter of 2, 3, 4 days. The president of a country named Zelensky, who has led his country to thwart the Russian advance for 2 weeks, knows what he's doing. And when he says they need the aircraft, and we have at our disposal the aircraft to give him, we ought to rely on that person who so far has been phenomenally successful. But something's going on here which I don't understand. I will be followed by Senator Portman, who, along with Senator Shaheen, wrote a very fine letter this past weekend urging the delivery of the MiGs and urging the United States government under the leadership of the President and the Secretary of State to do what, in fact, the Secretary of State had said he would support. I felt we could get a number of Democrats to sign that letter last weekend. Somehow, today, Senator Ernst has a letter that's almost word for word what was signed by Senator Shaheen and Senator Portman last weekend, and for some reason, our Democratic friends are telling us that although many of them support us, they don't want to sign this letter. In my view, maybe the administration is about to come forward and reverse themselves and say, yes, the MiGs can be delivered. I hope that's correct. I hope there's some secret, puzzling plan to do this. In my view, a bipartisan letter of vast majority of Republicans and Democrats in the Senate would give the administration cover and would provide support from another branch of the government to do this. But I would simply say this is a crucial weekend. Kyiv may be surrounded, and Senator Collins is absolutely right. Air cover is essential in any conflict, and it is essential in this war. And I would rely on the commander-in-chief of the Ukrainian armed forces, who has withstood against all expectations. If he says they need them, I think he knows what he's talking about because he's there on the ground. We have it within our power to facilitate this, and we need to do it today without delay.